recording. We do that a lot of times.
Take 7.
A lot of times, y'all.
Take 7. Actually, like 5.
Dun 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 dun. I still have been brainstorming a theme song. Also, hi everybody, welcome to the podcast video format.
Hi, this is us in living color and flesh.
In living color, and I'm hot because I was just
moving around,
just doing something just now. But hi everybody, this is my true size. How are you?
Good. I'm good.
Do you like this? This is fun. I can get used to this. I feel nervous being on a camera.
Video?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This far away.
I do feel that. It is kind of different because I feel like I have to look over here and then also look at you, and there's nobody actually over here, so it's like
yeah.
I can barely see the camera also because of light, but also this is a factor. Our props. Oh my gosh.
I need to put my headphone. I'm doing like this, like if I'm in the studio,
DJ?
like Selena.
Bitch, I could fly in love.
I'm lip syncing.
Hey, Dad, pizza. That's my favorite part.
Ooh, she's hot.
Yeah,
It's
you want me to turn this
these
fan on?
No. We're good. It's just, I was just moving around. Hi, how are you? We haven't recorded in like
Good.
2 weeks.
We took a little hiatus. Yes, we did.
Because somebody was busy living out the emo fantasy. Right?
Reality. She was reality. Yeah. I did go to Warped Tour Long Beach, which was very fun. A lot of fun, actually. Are you okay?
I'm just hot, and I'm self-conscious about what... normally, whenever I make TikToks, this is all you're seeing. So now I'm like, I have no idea. But, you know...
You're giving body?
Yeah, I'm giving body. And, my thought process is like, well, that's my body. That's my body. That's the one I have, and so deal with it.
Okay.
But I don't know where to put my arms.
Mine are right here.
Oh, okay.
But you can... I don't know what you can do.
Okay. This is... I feel like I feel like I'm on those late night shows.
Yeah, we just need a coffee mug.
Also, these are my work headphones, so please don't
laugh.
judge me. Yeah, I'm working on it. Sorry, tell me about Warped Tour. Was it Warped Tour?
It was Warped Tour, yes.
That's what it's called, though, officially?
Yeah, the Vans Warped Tour.
The Vans Warped Tour.
It was 30-year celebration.
Which bands did you see? Do you think I'll know any of the bands you saw?
Maybe. I saw Boys Like Girls. We the Kings. Red Jumpsuit Apparatus.
I know that one song.
Yeah.
The one that goes, No.
Chaperone's still playing in the background.
Oops. We're gonna get in trouble. We're gonna get ¿Cómo se dice? Demonetized. What's that one song from Red Jumpsuit Apparatus? The one that goes you. Do you know what song I'm talking about, though?
No.
It's the one that goes, you're my something. It's like sweet.
Oh.
And the trees.
When I see you smile. That one?
Yeah, and then there's like a part where he's like, the waves are crashing, the trees are growing, something like that.
I guess I don't know it that well.
But it's that one song. And then they go to, there's a part where I think I like it. I'm not a big fan of the and it's the only song I know of them where they're not doing that too much, but that part of the song, there's a small part at the end where they're like not that there's any, and there's artistic value in that. It's just not my thing. But who else did you see?
Yeah. What else did I see? Chiodo's 303, Cobra Starship, which was my favorite performance of
They
the
had
entire
a
weekend.
song with Leighton Meester.
Who?
Leighton Meester,
Who's she?
this actor from Gossip Girl.
I don't know.
Is there a song? It's like.
Are you talking about 303 or Cobra Starship? Or Chiodo's?
I don't know. I don't know. I know 303, but I don't think I could tell the. Was it 303? I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, go on.
Yeah, and those are for me. Those are like the standout performances. Who was also there? 311.
They did a cover of that one Police song, right?
Maybe.
I think so. Or
they sing the
song.
Amber is the color of your energy.
I'm so ignorant about emo stuff. Damn it.
It's not even emo. That's like alternative rock. Popular. They're very popular, actually.
Yeah, but I didn't start listening to music till 2006.
Bitch, when you graduated?
I graduated in 2007. Thank you.
Oh, that's crazy. Who else was there? Sublime was there.
Oh, I know Sublime.
How?
Because I had a friend that liked Sublime, and he would give me rides to and from school, and he would listen to Sublime in the car. And it's no Santeria.
Yeah.
Santa. What is Santeria? It's a
you know who practices
like
Santeria?
a Wicca type thing.
Yeah, Aja actually practices Santeria.
Okay. Is that Latino?
Indigenous roots, I believe.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, Warped Tour was amazing. Had a lot of fun. The actual festival was in Long Beach, but we stayed in East LA, which I don't even think we've ever been to East LA. At least I haven't. But it was cute. It was very, very Latino, very humble, very San Antonio.
Gave West Side?
It gave West Side.
Okay.
Girl.
I would love it there then. That's where I need to go.
It was beautiful. And then picture like West Side where we grew up plus mountains. Amazing.
Okay, that's the thing. Every time I see, which I know it's always obviously more appealing to us because we're not used to it, so it's not something we grew up with. But like when I see the landscapes of different cities, I'm always like, it's just flat where we live.
It literally is. Yeah.
It's just flat and everything's burnt to a crisp. All the grass is burnt to the crisp to the point that it's just dirt, and all the trees are just giving away pollen. That's basically all it is. But I saw on your on the note you put on our pod note, what you listed was something about visiting cities we've already been to.
Let me think.
Well, while you're doing that, let me tell you about my time sent. Oh wait, before we get to that, do you also want to tell them what happened when you got back? what extended the hiatus?
Well, what extended the hiatus, you see, what we planned on doing was when I got back, we were going to record a new episode and then release it that same week, which was last week. However, a bitch, me, came back with COVID.
Well, a bitch gave you COVID. I don't know who, though.
Right.
Everybody?
Literally everybody at the festival.
The plane? Was it
literally could have been anybody.
Hey, how busy was it at the tour? Was it, like, packed? ACL?
Yeah.
Worse?
I would say worse. It felt worse. I think it also felt very condensed. Like it was a smaller space in general. And there was like, they said, I forgot what the exact number was, like 35,000 people, which sounds crazy, right?
Every time people are like, this arena carries this many people, can hold this many people, I'm like, yeah, right. I never believe those numbers. I'm like, okay.
Like, it didn't feel like that much, but it felt like it was packed. Like, there was one point where we were going from one section of the stages to the other, like the main stages, and we were like walking like sardines. It was annoying.
It was like at the end of Chaperone when we were trying to get out. During
very
ACL.
That
was crazy. When Chaperone ended and we were trying to get out of, I was trying to get out of the crowd. I literally, because I'm short and everybody was I couldn't even see where I was going. I was just following the crowd. I was like, they're gonna lead me out, I'm sure. So
I have no idea where I'm going.
Yeah, but every time they're always like, this was this many people, or like, remember with that Madonna show in Brazil, and it was like I don't know if it was like, I think it was record breaking of some kind. Yeah. But every time I see things like that, I'm like, that's 1,000 people. That's just 1,000 people. Max. Everything looks like 1,000.
It's not
people.
A million. Get out of here.
Right? I'm like, that's the whole city in one little piece. Yeah, right. But obviously, it's just, I can't fathom it. And then so my brain's like, goes to their line. Conspiracy.
I don't know. But yeah, it was packed. And they had like one water station. So if you wanted water, you had to like go, like leave your area, go through everybody, get water, come back, whatever. So that was kind of annoying. But when you did get there, there was no lines for water. You easily got there and left. But similar to ACL, like they had like food spots throughout the area, so that was nice. But of course, like one little tent with actual tables, so everyone was like eating on curbs, on the floor,
in the grass. Was there grass?
Yeah, there was grass. There was dirt.
What was the temperature?
It was actually pretty hot.
Oh, okay.
It was hot, but it wasn't like humid, which is weird because we were literally right on the beach. But I wasn't sweating.
Was there a breeze?
At all. There was a breeze almost the entire time. It was beautiful.
That's what I hate about the Texas heat is I don't mind the temperature. I mind the humidity. It's the humidity is what bugs us up really bad.
Yeah.
At least me, I can't go anywhere.
That's what I hate.
My underboobs
sweat.
The first place I get the most moist is my underboobs. when I start to notice, vulnerable. I think men, straight and gay, are confused by my body type sometimes because I'm chubbier and I have breast. And I don't wear a bra because I don't need to. But in stores where I get nippy, and because I know it doesn't look particularly like a woman's chest, but I think men. I started noticing I think men check out my breasts. And I saw it today and I was like, oh, this is
You
weird.
saw someone checking you out?
I saw them looking because one, they were the same height as me. Mm-hmm. And I saw him eyes looking at my chest. Unless he was examining my shirt, but
not much to look at.
Yeah. Right. And so I was like, huh, what are they looking at? And then when I walked away, I was like, oh, I'm a little cold. And so I think men innately are looking at Brett. Not me being a homophobe, a gay denier. It's but by instinct men look at breasts. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, he was checking out my breast, I think. Do you think that happens?
Maybe. Or maybe he was just like, wow, those boys' nipples are hard.
Well, it's not that cold in here. I don't know. Well, regardless, it made me feel a little shy about it, and I was just like, and I started to. I'm feeling shy about it now. You guys can see these yabos. But I'm happy you had fun, and I'm sorry you had COVID.
Yeah, I did have COVID, and I was sad. I was miserable. Okay, so I got sunburn, right, which I grow up, right?
You didn't put sunscreen?
Well, I thought I did on my face, and turns out I didn't.
Or did you, and it just wasn't strong enough?
No, I don't think I did.
Oh, okay.
Because I never burned this bad, not even at ACL. But like my whole nose was burned, my forehead was burnt. Day 1, so day 2, miserable. And then so I came home, sunburn, got COVID, like all allergy symptoms, so like sore throat, congested. So I had to blow my nose, sunburnt. Hello. And then I lost my sense of taste and smell.
Do you have it now?
Grow up. Yeah, I do.
Yeah, grow up. Seriously.
For real.
When you were like, oh, I have allergies, I remember being like, that's unusual. Because I know you're always like, I don't get allergies.
I don't normally get them, but I figured maybe like the temperature change and then like maybe like something in the air is different between California and Texas. So I was like, maybe. But then Friday night, I had like a high fever of like 100.5. So I was like, that's not normal for allergies. That's crazy. So Saturday I took a COVID test and it was positive.
What if, well, I think if you have hay fever, you can get that from allergies.
What the heck is hay fever?
I don't know. It's like, I think it's a fever induced by allergies.
I guess.
I think.
News to me.
I think I've had it before. But it wasn't when Diagnosed. I had it. It was hay fever. I'm just kidding.
It was a hay fever.
It was a hey girl hey.
It was just a 99.2.
Mm-hmm. She's like, let me give you a little temp. Let me give you a temp. Let me give you a little sniffle.
She's like, you want to be off work today?
Yeah, exactly. Well, since I last saw you, I told you earlier, I got my eyes dilated because they checked. Oh, okay. Insurance gripe. I don't know if I've said this before, but So because I am diabetic, every now and then my doctor, and by every now and then, this has only happened twice. The second being the most recent time I'm going to tell you about. But she likes to get my eyes checked just to make sure everything's working back there. Everything's working back there. Don't worry. By back there, I mean my eyes, not my ass.
I was like, what kind of optometrist is this?
He saw.
Looks good.
Open wide. I'm just kidding. But
shines a light.
Right. So open your mouth. Light's coming through. I'm just kidding. No, but so the first time several years ago, I think the last time I did it was in 2021, where they're supposed to inject me with an ink, so that way it goes through my veins to my eyes, and then they can see how well I think the blood vessels in the back of my eyes are working. And they failed the last time, so they were. And how I am when I panic, where it's like I'm calm, but like I think you can read it on my face that I'm panicking, but I'm not physically doing anything. And like they couldn't get my vein anywhere, so then she tried the vein on my hand, and then she's like, if it starts to burn when I inject the ink, let me know. She started injecting, and I was like, oh, it's burning, but it was burning me. I was like, oh, this really hurt. Like it hurt me a lot. And I was like, oh, it's burning. And then she was like, okay. And then she stopped immediately. It burned for a little bit. And then after, she was like, we're not going to do that anymore. And then the doctor came in, looked at my eyes, and was like, your pictures look fine. Your eyes look fine. And then they charged me $50. And I didn't even get the full procedure that I was supposed to get. So I was annoyed. So I was like, if this happens again. But I was like, how could that possibly happen again, right? Same thing happened. The same exact thing happened. And I had told my sister about it. She was like, oh, you need to drink water. She was like, I'm going to buy you Pedialyte. You need to like load up on electrolytes so that way your veins are good. And they couldn't get it. I was like, my veins are really small. I chugged water. I chugged Pedialyte. My sister was like, no, it's not enough. You have to like overdose on liquids so that way they can get your vein. But my veins are, according to the people, they like to hide. So I'm like, they're not hiding, girl. They're not hiding. They're there. It's just they're just little. But anyway, so the doctor came in. They looked at the pictures and they're like, "Yeah, everything's fine," and that was it.
Charge you again?
Charge me again, $54. I tried to ask about it, but I think it's because it's a copay. So like, I would have paid that much regardless, whatever, even if I was just scheduling that specific procedure. But insurance scam. Anyway,
all around.
That's
car insurance, life insurance.
Oh, and I lost the America's Favorite Couple contest. So
I was wondering why you haven't posted.
I got third place in the group finals.
Today's Sunday, so you found out Friday, Thursday?
I found out actually. I think it's Saturday is when I saw it, because the day. So I had a slight bit of hope. I was hoping somebody was cheating. Because after the final rounds closed, it like showed, it was like, it said we're counting votes. And I was like, oh, hopefully somebody cheated, because there's no possible way they could have gotten ahead of me. No, of course. But no, so for I think it was all of Friday, when I would go to the page, it would say like, we're counting votes. And then I checked it on Saturday, and then it was like, thank you for participating. You got third place in group finals. And I was like, always bridesmaid, never the bride. but thank you to anybody who voted. Thank you, I appreciate it. Thank you to anybody who donated, because essentially I feel like you wasted. Well, no, it went to a good cause, but if you didn't really care about the cause, then I apologize that you wasted your money. But thank you for it. I appreciate you, and I appreciate everybody being so supportive. I feel like it made me feel really loved, and everyone really did put in a lot of effort to really help me get there, and I feel really, really grateful, and I feel really loved about it. And so I just want to say thank you to everybody, and thank you to Ariana Maddox again.
Aww.
And no thank you to Pedro Pascal, who I tagged and tried to get him to promote my video. No thank you to you, but I still love you. He's still daddy. He's still daddy, or whatever. Whatever. Because he said I saw a clip where it doesn't matter. He said
he's like, I'm not daddy. I'm like something else, right?
Yeah, he said he's. I don't know. We don't stay informed. But other than that, but tell me about visiting cities you've been to before.
Oh yeah. So when we were in LA, I was like, it's so nice to vacation in a place I've already been, because I don't feel the need or the want to like do all the things, right? Like when you go to a place for the first time, you want to go to the Walk of Fame. You want to go as close as you can to the Hollywood sign. You want to go, you know, do like the touristy things. Like this was like just super chill. I was like, we can go eat. I go get my coffee. We can go have lunch, dinner, wherever. It doesn't matter. Do we want to go to the Walk of Fame to see the Selena star? Yes, we do. So we still did that. But it was like chill. Like no pressure to get anything done. I was just very, no itinerary. You got something to say?
I'm worried because I feel like I have an opposite mindset with that. I feel like I want to go to these places, but I don't know what to do. And I'm going to San Francisco with Stan in November, and I'm like, I'm going to hit up all the touristy things because he's never been, but then I'm like, I don't know what else to do after. And we're going to be there for 5 days. And normally when we go together as friends, as a group, like it, you know, like you do, like there's one day where you do the thing that you want to do, and the next day you do what your friend wants to do, and then the following day another friend what they want to do. And so like, you don't really have to think too hard on like filling every day, but I don't know what I'm gonna do between, like, we're gonna go see the Golden Gate Bridge, and then after, what are we gonna do?
Well, I think that's the beauty of it. Like there is no itinerary. You're not like pressured to do anything. You actually don't even have to do anything.
It's just stay at the Airbnb.
No.
Well, that's why I don't know what to do.
You literally can like go down the street, go to the park, and then figure things out as you go.
I guess you're right. I
think like one of the things that I think about when I travel, and I'm like, you're the same way. Like I'm like, whenever we're people watching, or like on the subway, or like at a restaurant, like we're the tourists going into these spaces where people actually live and work their every day. So sometimes I think like, oh, like I wonder what this person's life is like. Where do they live? At what part of the day is this? Did they just wake up? Are they about to go to work? Are they chilling? Yeah, I don't know where I was going with that, but
I was like, okay,
just like living
I'm like I'm there. I'm seeing San Francisco. I'm seeing my the people. Okay, I'm there, and then
yeah. Well, I guess like if you don't have an itinerary, you can literally be one of them. Like go at leisurely enjoy yourself.
When I was a teenager, and I think I kind of, so my dad. Let me reset.
Hello.
This happens. Okay, resetting. Where I grew up a lot on public transportation and going downtown with my dad here in San Antonio, because my dad got into car accidents frequently, which meant we didn't have a vehicle frequently. So I was very familiar growing up, and very familiar with like seeing people who experience homelessness, and like being around them, knowing how to mind my business basically. So when I went to summer school there when I was a teenager, I was very familiar with like how to navigate like the city part of San Francisco, like the downtown. And I remember there was somebody who was like asking people for money right outside like a McDonald's or something, and I was like walking back from class, and I was politely ignoring them because I didn't have any money and I was a teenager, and I was shy and nervous. People would be approaching me and they're adults and stuff like that, so I knew how to politely mind my business and politely ignore people. And I remember the person was asking people for money, and then he saw me, and he was like, "Oh, I'm not gonna ask y'all. Y'all are local." And I was like, I'm a local, and it was such a compliment, or I took it as a compliment because I was like, "Oh, I'm fitting in here," and that's why I think I just.
I think it's probably your backpack. Not to kill your fantasy, but
my backpack. Did I have a backpack?
I'm just kidding. I don't know.
I wish we had that experience together. You would have. I think you would have like.
What the hell?
I think you would have had a lot of boyfriends there.
Probably not.
You honestly, going to San Francisco in 2006 as a teenager really opened my eyes to how far Texas is like how far behind we are like in the arts world, in the fashion world particularly. Like I remember going there and being like, whoa, everybody dresses so cool, and then coming back and I was like, oh, we're still shopping at the Gap. Which I love the Gap. Right. Or back then I did, and so yeah, that was really enlightening. But yeah, I'm excited to go back to San Francisco though. I'm just worried that I'm gonna like after we do all the things, like, because I feel like we can knock a lot of that stuff out in like 2 days, but I guess we can spread it out. Maybe that's
right. I was about to say, you don't like. I know you're a fan of knocking things out so you can get them done.
Okay,
but...
chill. Wait. You've been watching Project Runway?
Yes.
Runway?
Yes, I have. I feel like I've always been interested in Project Runway, just like watching creatives be passionate about what they're passionate about, you know, and the process of things, and then of course a competition. But I never watched season over season, episode over episode. I just like drop in, check out a couple episodes.
But you missed Tim Gunn?
I do miss Tim Gunn.
But you like Christian?
I think Christian's doing a good job.
I mean, I don't watch it enough to know or compare, but I appreciate. Well, is Tim Gunn a designer? Sorry, that's my phone.
That's what I was literally just thinking. I'm not sure if he actually designs clothes. Maybe he's just
in that fashion world.
Yeah.
Well, either way, I respect both of their opinions, but I do like when as Christian Siriano being a former competitor and then also a designer themselves, obviously, I like that they're able to contribute or provide advice to the contestants, and it always seems like it comes from a helpful place. I don't know. I just think Christian Siriano is such a cool person.
I think so. I think
right.
I watched some of his episodes from his actual season, like when it was first airing.
I remember.
And I do...
he went viral, right? Because he said fierce. Right? That was his thing?
So, yeah.
That was so long
ago. Yeah,
ago.
actually, yes.
He was like, fierce. That's fierce. Right? And then everyone did like parodies of it because he said fierce. Oh, what a cool
icon. Yeah. Icon status. But yeah, it's going very good. I actually like it. I think episode 3 just aired. And it's fun.
And are you rooting for Ethan, aka Utica?
I want to root for him so bad, but
I didn't see the.
He's not doing that good.
He's not.
No,
I didn't see the most recent episode. Well,
it's sad.
Is there only 3?
I think so. I think like last week 2 aired, and then
I saw the 2, and then haven't seen the 3rd.
More recent, it's
the second one he did good. He just wasn't on the right team, right?
Right, that part.
So
they're making it. Which the whole teams thing. I'm ready for it to be done.
Well, I mean, I guess there's like things. I mean, I don't know, but I'm assuming like there's things you learn from being in a team in the fashion world. So maybe it's part of the challenge of being able to work with other people and collaborate. But yeah, I'm like, I hate teams. I hate it for them. Group work.
Actually, if I was in teams, no, you're right. I would have hated it also.
Meanwhile,
even if I was competing,
this is group work.
Hi.
Oh wait, our friend Vanessa said she wants to do a PowerPoint party, and the other day, those like those on the internet when people are like, "Here's a PowerPoint on yada 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 yada."
I see.
And remember when I was like, "Do you want to do a PowerPoint party?" and you hesitated, and then I said, "Is it because it's homework?" and you're like, "Yeah."
I don't remember saying that, but it sounds like me.
But would you, if your friends were throwing one and people were participating, would you participate or just go and attend?
I would ghost y'all. Just kidding. No, I don't know. It depends on the subject, because I see people who do like friend groups who do PowerPoints of like vacation ideas, and then they all decide on like a vacation. So it just depends on the subject matter.
So Vanessa, because we haven't hung out with her in a long time, for things that we know privately, we know why.
Unnecessary, but yes.
Well, I just don't know. I don't want to like. Well, I guess she posted about it. Well, she's been sick. Our friend Vanessa has been sick, so she's had to isolate to maintain like her health, and like she has a weakened immune system. But she's on the mend now, and she wants to throw a PowerPoint party. And the PowerPoint topic was like my life update since we last hung. And I was like, oh, that's cute. And then, but I was like, oh, do you want all of us to participate? And she's like, yeah. And I was like, oh, I made a joke in passing that it was homework, but I don't know if everyone would want to do it, but I would do it if everybody was wanting to participate. But you can go, you can attend class. You don't have to do the homework. You just attend the seminar if you want.
Yeah, I think I'd do it mainly because it's Vanessa, and like you said, we haven't really hung out with her in a few years, I'd say.
Well, I want to do one, but no one's gonna want to do my theme.
What is it?
What's your favorite Power Ranger?
Nobody has one except you.
That's not. That's You think that's true?
Well, maybe people have a favorite color Power Ranger, but not necessarily like the essence of the Ranger themselves, you know?
Okay, whatever.
So I will attend that one, but I won't participate.
Well, back to Project
Since it's you.
Back to Project Runway. I don't want Utica to get eliminated.
Neither do I. Oh my gosh, neither do I. But do you like the twins?
No. I like. I don't like how they behaved.
I don't like their attitudes.
Yeah, I don't know them, so I'm not the kind of person who's like, I don't like someone. I don't like the character that they are on the reality TV show. I see, can recognize that like people on reality TV show may not be who they are outside of the reality TV show. Mm. It's a heightened environment, and then they're also like producing them to like behave a certain way or say certain things. So I don't like what happened on the show. Like I found it rubbed me the wrong way, but it was also not that big a deal to me because I'm just like, okay, it's just a TV show. But I'm not enjoying them, and I'm like, okay, they're a little bit. I don't really understand the casting either because like some of them, it's like a half all-stars, half newbies.
Right.
I don't really get the thing.
Second chance,
I guess. But the twins, one of them has never been on a show ever, right? And then one has been on the show.
Yes, correct.
Yeah. I don't really... I took an edible when I watched it, so I'm like half remember the things that they were saying. I was just watching them make the clothes.
The fun
Which
part.
is the fun part, yeah.
Yeah.
But Law Roach as a judge...
Genius.
Fierce. So fierce. So fucking fierce. I love Law Roach. I love Law Roach.
We love you.
I love you.
Aha. But yeah, I mean, true to Roach, the Roach family.
Can you say that?
Cody Roach.
Oh.
They are bitches. I'm just kidding.
Cody Roach, you're
No,
bitch.
They tell it how it is. Honestly, they do.
Yeah, there's no critique that he's said that I thought was like, because I saw a lot of people were like, oh, he's really going in on them. I'm like, he's not really even going that hard. He's just being honest, which is still refreshing. It's still nice, but I don't think it's like mean by any means. But I appreciate his criticism. Also, I feel like he knows what he's talking about. Which
yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just about to say he criticizes things that he feels he needs to say in that moment because that might be the only chance he gets, right? So like if he's criticizing your work and some people are like, oh, that was unnecessary because he's already in the losing team, so why are you going to go in on him? Like maybe that contestant needs to hear that in order for them to perform better like the next time, you know, like bring it next time.
And I find him nice. Like I think he's nice.
I think he's nice. I think he's genuine.
Yeah, which is what
he ultimately wants to help you.
Right, which is like whenever I see judges like that, I'm like, oh, it's because they care.
Right.
It's because they really truly want you to do better. So they're like, this is this information. Like you need to take this advice. I'm genuinely trying to help you. I was watching an interview with him where he was saying that when it was like, I don't know if it was the very first time or one of the first times that he worked with Zendaya, and he I don't know if he bought a dress that he was going to have to return or rented a dress, but he had to give it back, and they were going to some event, and he was like, do not mess this dress up to Zendaya, and like told her like not to wear deodorant to whatever event that they were going to because I guess he didn't want it to stain the dress. But I couldn't stop thinking, like, imagine if you're at the party and you're like, damn Zendaya girl, you're ranked.
She's a naturalist. Damn.
You're like, Zendaya girl, you smell like onions, girl. Can you imagine? Oh my god.
I'm sure she had wipes, right? I can imagine.
I don't know, but also she's slim. She probably doesn't even sweat a lot.
Also,
like I can't go anywhere without deodorant because
you travel deodorant.
I have a travel. Oh no, I don't travel. I mean, like, I need to have deodorant on.
I see.
I need to wear it. I need to. Do you wear it? Put it on. I apply it. I apply it. But yeah, I hope Utica gets to stay as long as possible. I'm happy that she won the first challenge. Also, it's so weird to talk about. I guess because he's going by Ethan on the show, so I get stuck.
I forget about the boy name.
Yeah, I get stuck referring to his drag race, like drag name because of Drag Race, and then I don't know how I should refer. So I apologize if I'm offending Ethan if he happens to say this, which he won't. But yeah, I was hoping that they would. I hope they get to stay as long as possible.
Yeah, I think because we've also seen how great work they can do.
Yeah, that sleeping bag dress.
And the teams is like really bringing her down, I feel.
Sorry to talk about rigging challenges. I'm still shocked that she won that she lost that challenge. And do you remember who won?
No.
Gottmik, because she made this like pocket bikini or something. This little bag bikini, and it was like a sash of it or something. I don't know. It wasn't ugly. I was just like, it didn't move me the way Utica's did. So I was just, it was one of those things where you're like, oh, this seems like it's the producers like pushing a narrative. But I don't know. What do I know? I don't know. I've never been on reality TV. But you miss Drag Race?
I do miss Drag Race.
You do?
I do, but I don't know why. But I think just because when we're watching it, like it's like, okay, this week we have something planned, right? Like we had something planned to see each other. And then we could be like, oh, do we want to go out and watch it with other
it's a way to socialize.
Yeah.
That's why I'll never hate on Drag Race, or I'll never hate on, like, I'll never be like, oh, well, with the exception of All Stars, I'll never be like, oh, end it. Because it's queer media, it's queer content on national television, and it builds a community for us. Like, it builds a space for us to get together, to spend time with each other, to bond, to do all the corny stuff. But it's like stuff that really, like, it feeds the soul, like chicken soup.
Right. Chicken soup.
Did you ever read those books?
I think I was supposed to, but I never did.
Supposed to.
Yeah, like assigned readings.
You had assigned readings with chicken soup for at school?
I believe so, yeah.
That's great. I remember I had chicken soup for the Teen Soul once.
At school?
Yeah, I bought it.
What the hell?
I bought it. I bought it with my hard-earned allowance. And
That's crazy.
I remember reading it, and I could not tell you what was in it. I don't remember. My mom,
I couldn't tell you.
My mom had the book Woman. I remember my mom on her bookshelf had the book Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus. I don't know what that was about either. And I remember my mom had a book about sex positions, which I was not supposed to find, I don't think. And so that was traumatizing. I'm just telling. These are just rolling out of my brain right now. But I also miss Drag Race. But hey, I have an idea on how. I know a lot of people are concerned about the quality of Drag Race and the integrity of Drag Race. And I have an idea, if RuPaul wants to use it, I think a way to hype Drag Race is to, I thought in my delusion there would be a good idea. I'm going nowhere. Let me start over.
We miss Drag Race.
We miss Drag Race. But I had this idea. I was like, okay, why don't they do like a live American Idol type of show for the casting of Drag Race? And then that hypes up, okay, these are the people that we voted for to go into the show, and then we have to wait for the show to come out. So
we're more invested.
Right, exactly. I was like, why don't they do an American Idol type pageant live show over a course of a couple of weeks, or it doesn't even have to be that long running, but like some live. I think there needs to be a live element. I think that would be so cool. And then like you could narrow down like a top 50 to a top whatever 15 or however much the cast is, and like it's all like audience voted. However, there's a problem because I know the Drag Race audience is racist, so like it might affect which queens are voted for. But or maybe it could just be that the judges still pick them. We just get to watch the process. Yeah. But I think seeing that part would I think it would like we would get hyped, because then we'd be like, oh, these are the queens that won, and then we get to see them on the show participate later. And I think that would be a good way to.
Yeah, I think also it'll help even like the queens that don't make it. Like they still have to perform at their local bars, right? So that'll help them like be more known locally, which could ultimately help them as well. Yeah,
that would be such a good idea. I was like, I wish that they would restructure the format to like do it like the same way every year, but in a way that the way Project Runway does it, where they have to go home, and then they like create a package and then bring it back. I thought, I was like, why doesn't Drag Race do like a thing where the queens have to go home, create a runway pack. Like they have to do like there's like a 3-part like project. Like they have to do like looks and runway, a performance, a lip sync of their choosing or whatever, and then like a random talent, like a pageant, like they do in the pageants. So like, I thought that would be a good idea. And then there's like a package that they each have to do, not just a lip sync. Like, I thought that would be a good idea too. And then because it levels the playing field, because I know with All Stars there's a lot of like complaints of, like, obviously Ginger was one of the best throughout the season, but then you're gonna try to tell me that she won the lip sync at the end, like right. And so then it's like, did she really win the lip sync? Like, if they had structured it in a way where it was like, it wasn't like that, then I would buy the win. But something like, okay, well, you're not selling me that she won the lip sync, right? But whatever. That's just my idea, RuPaul. If you want to buy it, I'll sell it to you for just $1 million.
Yeah, that's it.
That's
pretty cheap, actually. That's on discount.
I know. That's only like 4 or 5 Drag Race seasons.
Right. He normally charges what, like $5 million per idea?
I normally charge $1 billion. I'm just kidding. Man,
yeah, that's a good idea. Thanks for saying that. Yeah, thanks for spilling.
You're welcome, and you're welcome, RuPaul. I wanted to tell you, I forgot to bring this up at the beginning. So FYI, we had a episode that was supposed to actually be posted last week that we ended up scrapping because the audio didn't sound too great. I think my bad, because I didn't test the microphones, I don't think, well enough. And I know last week you didn't hear it, but in the episode I asked you to speak up louder, and I wasn't trying to like call you out or anything. I was just speaking, and like when I was listening back to it, because I already knew like what had happened, obviously, because we recorded it together. And then when I was listening back to it, when I was like, did I really kill your vibe? And you were like, yeah. And then I was listening to myself talk, and I heard the tone in which I was talking, and I was like, oh, I do sound rude. But like I swear to you, in my brain, that's not how, like, I have a problem with the things I'm intending to say come out. Like, I abbreviate what I'm saying in words, and then I don't pay attention to the tone in which I'm saying it, and it sounds not the way I mean it to sound, and it doesn't get also the message that I want to sound across. And so I was like thinking to myself when I was sitting there listening to it, I was like, I need to be nicer to Papo. Because there's even a part where like I remember, because I was like, telling you about like, I made this note, and in my brain I'm thinking, I probably didn't actually tell him, and I thought I told him, but I don't want to keep talking about it. This is going through my brain in like a half a second. I'm thinking, I probably, he's right, I didn't explain to him the point of the note. 2, I thought I told him, and that's my mistake. 3, I don't want to continue on it because I don't want him to think that I'm like arguing about it. But what came out of my mouth when I was listening back to it was, yeah, I don't know what I told you. I don't want to fight about it. That's how I said it. But it sounds like I understand now from your perspective. It sounds like I'm saying like, I'm right, I don't want to fight about it. And so I was like, I need to be more cautious. And that's why I was like, earlier this week, I was like, I'm really trying to like work really, really hard on making sure that like I sound how I intend to sound. And sometimes when I'm saying things like I don't know, like, and it happens in text messages, like I have a thought and then I text it and I'm like, isn't that that's what was in my mind, but I guess I don't say it exactly how I'm saying it in my mind, but I don't know. So you're going to see a new side of me. And it's going to be a nice side of me because I'm a good girl now. No, but
I love that shout out.
So yeah, I just that was something that I said that in the last podcast, but it got cut, so you won't hear it.
Yeah. Wait, do you know what else we talked about?
We talked about me boring stuff. I took me going to the
usual things.
Bear County Clerk's office, Amazing Race, edits and reshoots when the TikTok. It was like a bunch of honestly, in all, it wasn't a very good recording. Even if the audio was great, like because I killed the vibe, and and so at the beginning, like I know you were, but it got progressively better. But it would have been a pretty boring episode, so rough. It's okay. Yeah, it would have been pretty rough. But the end was funny because we were talking about Drag Race. Maybe I'll post a clip one day, just be like lost episode. But yeah. So I'm gonna try to sound nicer. So if I sound rude, feel free to say that sounds rude. Is that what you meant to say?
I love that. Actually.
I'm very receptive to it, I promise. Isn't he? I forgot to put the timer on that, so I don't know where we're at. Do you want to? Can you click it for me? No, because I'm chubby. Let me see.
Click
okay, what? Okay. Nobody look. I can do this time. Oh. We're at time. It's time to go.
Who's the timekeeper anyway? You.
That. Because oh my gosh, has my ass been out this whole time?
Yeah, I was gonna tell you.
Oh my god! If y'all saw my side roll, well, I'm gonna have to upload this, so enjoy.
You're welcome.
We'll see y'all next week. Exit song. Oh, I really truly want to see if we can hire someone. Hopefully, they don't charge too much to make a tiny cumbia intro.
Okay. I feel like we can make one in GarageBand.
I just don't know how.
Just tap the keyboard.
Like
yeah.
That's existing. See, but I don't know how to make new songs.
Oh.
Well, mine goes to old songs that exist.
Oh, like techno cumbia. Anyways, we gotta go.
Okay, bye everybody. Bye. See you later. See you next week. We have to break this down. God damn it.
That light is bright.
Right?